Wilder talks specifically about Behind the Wheel as having the feeling of an Escher drawing where there's no beginning and there's no end. The 4-chord sequence that drives this song includes elements of modulation, and in particular, that feeling of lift, that feeling of like, where is it beginning, where is it ending, that Wilder alluded to me, really hinges on the last chord of that sequence ending in a B flat major, shifting to the beginning chord of the sequence, which is a B minor. And those two chords share the D, which is the pivot point, but the triads shift where the B flat goes to the B and the F goes to the F sharp, so they shift in that way up a semitone, which it gives it that lift and that feeling of kind of sideways feeling. Martin Gore has this way of breaking conventional songwriting norms, conventional pop norms that often give their songs a feeling of lift, using modulation and using borrowed chords. And at this time, also, we should remember in the mid-late 80s, electronic dance music and hip-hop were coloring the mainstream, but rock still reigned supreme. It wasn't like now where electronic and dance and hip-hop music production styles undergird the pop mainstream of today. So at the time, for them to be bringing these underground dance elements to a kind of dark pop sound was really an epiphany to many. And you can't find one, old school house DJ from the 80s who don't point to Depeche Mode as one of their massive influences early on. And of course, that was a two-way street, with the Depeche Mode being very influenced by what was going on the dance floors in Germany and UK and in America at the time. I've listened to this song endlessly throughout the years, but it still has the ability to transport me back to 1988, doing my paper routes on a skateboard and being locked in to my yellow Sony Sports Walkman. Music for the Masses, Behind the Wheel do have an outsized influence on the style of music that I still make today. And that's why for the second installment of my series of music that changed my life, we continue with Music for the Masses and Behind the Wheel.